So now we've seen if you cut your plant, that's what I described for a dicot. When a dicot comes out, it comes out with two leaves. Like bicycle and die in Latin, it means two. So you're going to have two leaves. You're going to have a root that goes like a taproot. And the outside is where all the living area is. And that's a dicot. And the reason you would want to know it's a dicot is because a dicot is fertilized by insects. It's fertilized by some of them by bats, by a hummingbird, a bird, or by bees, but they're fertilized by those. So bees, birds, and insects, other insects besides that, and also bats. But now we're going to talk, I'm just going to use the blue one, but now I'm going to talk about the monocots. It's got veins that go like this, parallel, so inside it's going to be all through it, instead of what I just described. It's going to be a monocot. Your grass, when you plant grasses, you'll see one grass come up. And what fertilizes this is the wind. So if the wind is fertilizing it, and you plant a single row, and your wind is going this way, as a home gardener, do you think your plant will get fertilized? So here's your row of corn. I'm going to plant some corn. And the wind is blowing that way. And if wind has to go across the thing to fertilize it, are you going to get fertilizing? Probably not. So people plant, and the way the corn works is that you have the corn and the silks, and the pollen falls onto that, and for every pollen that drops from the male to the female onto here, it makes eggs, which you call kernels of corn. And if you don't have kernels on your corn, they didn't get fertilized. In fact, my daughter was showing people how to garden, and when she told them about this vegan said, "You mean I'm eating baby corn?" You know, I mean, but in truth, you can. So how, as a home gardener with limited space, can you do corn? So I'm about to show you. So what you can do is, there's the male part is up, comes up like this. It looks like what old-fashioned TV antenna, and it has little grains that start coming like that. And then you have your ear of corn like this. And what you do is you rip off one of these, and you come down here, and you rub on your tassels and stroke it. And we have successfully had complete ears of corn out there every year. So it also, anything else that might be a grass that you grow, you need to be aware. So you can look at, one comes up, the veins are parallel. And a dicot, it looks like a Christmas tree. Or if it's a bean plant, it's a dicot. So, and why do we call it cot? Because the first leaf is a cotyledon. So we call it cot. Mono, di. So that helps you with understanding your pollination.